What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Now, ever since I started that 30A series, we've had a ton of people reach out asking what can they buy, how much home, and where on 30A can they live if their budget was $400,000. Well, in today's video, we're going to be answering the question of what can $400,000 buy you in 30A Florida. What's up everyone? Garret O'Leary here with the O'Leary Brothers team here at Lead Realty. Thank you for tuning into this week's video. And if you've been following our series on 30A, then you probably know that 30A is actually a relatively expensive place to live. But even though it's known to be expensive, that doesn't necessarily mean there's not any good opportunities or good investments out there if you are wanting to live on 30A. So let's get into the video and talking about what $400,000 can buy you. So in order to get all the content for this video for you, I jumped over to MLS and put in all the parameters that we're gonna be looking at. To start off, I'm gonna look at just land, so just vacant land at this moment in time, and I'm gonna set the max budget at $400,000. Now, after putting in all the parameters that we needed, 17 listings for vacant land popped up. The most inexpensive piece of land that was available for sale was $195,000 at just under a quarter of an acre. There were 3 listings available that were at the upper end of that budget at $399,000, but they ranged from 0.05 acres, yes, 0.05, all the way up to just under 3/4 of an acre, again at $399,000. Interestingly though, I like to point this out, is that of those 17 listings, 14 were located in Santa Rosa Beach, which indicate that the demand for residential as well as just new construction is mainly focused in Santa Rosa Beach. So if you are someone that may have, a desire to live on 30A and doesn't want to absolutely break the bank going anywhere else, Santa Rosa Beach might be the best opportunity for you to build your dream home. Now that we know what land is going for, let's look at some of those permanent structures in the existing homes in the area. After changing the criteria, there were only 4 listings available on the MLS that were for sale, ranging from $375,000 to $398,900. These 4 listings also were only in Santa Rosa Beach, and 3 of the 4 were townhomes and condos, whereas that last one was a single family home. But let's not stop there. Obviously, $400,000 didn't, procure a lot of new listings or what was available. So let's up that budget a little bit to the median home price in the United States, which is $428,700. After increasing the budget limit, it actually, unfortunately, didn't really add that many more listings that would be available to the average American. Increasing the budget by that almost $29,000 didn't really produce the results that I really wanted. There were actually 0 new pieces of land or vacant pieces of land available, and only 2 homes that were added to the MLS underneath $429,000 basically. Those 2 additional homes were actually 2 condos priced at $410,000 and $424,900 respectively. But let's go one step further and get some more information and give you a better idea on what homes on 30A are valued at. Now, in this case, I'm going to be using some information found from FRED, or the Federal Reserve Economic Database. And from FRED, I found out that the average price of homes in the US as of Q2 of 2022 is $525,000. So let's use that $525,000 range, everything at that point and below, and add that to the MLS and see what we get. After making that change, there were 13 new additional properties that were added to the MLS and to that availability. Of those 13, 10 were located in Santa Rosa Beach, and the cheapest being $440,000 and the most expensive capped out at $525,000. In fact, only one of those 13 new properties was actually a single family home. Again, the rest were going to be townhomes, condos, and anything like that. Now, in terms of looking for land, 10 more actually became available at that new price point of $525,000 and below. The most inexpensive piece of land in this search was $435,000 for a measly 1/10 of an acre, and on the other end, the most expensive piece of land was $524,999 for 0.14 acres. Yes, very small, and again, fairly expensive for what that actually is. So, ladies and gentlemen, to get a conclusion, obviously 30A is a relatively, and by all sense of the meaning, an expensive place to live. For right around that $400,000 range, which is the average price of homes, or right around the average price of homes in the US, there isn't a whole lot available. But with that being said, I don't want to discourage you from looking or even thinking about moving to the Emerald Coast, because there are so many amazing and wonderful places to live in this area that 30A just doesn't cover everything. In fact, I encourage you to watch the rest of my videos, or just watch a few if you don't have that much time, and just get to know the area, especially if you are thinking about making a move to what is an incredible place to live. There are tons of towns and small villages that are significantly less expensive, and I would say by every means affordable to actually live in for that $400,000 range. Again, watch some of our videos, get familiar with the area, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We'd be happy to help in any way we can. I'll leave our contact information right here, and you can call, text, or send us an email, and we can help, right, like I said, in any way we can. As always, my name is Garrett with the O'Leary Brothers team, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.